as a support this entire year, pulling up the set too, with so many of our supports really leaning into the set. It must have been running rampant in those.
Yes, of course, we're going to shit on him.
All right, thank you very much. Let's send it back to the casters.
I love the confidence coming out of Sven there, knowing what he wants. Big trades in the bot side, but I do want to highlight what happened during that time. We saw the Lilia invade. One of the things with this 4-range composition is basically range with...
Stand up a boom! First blood drawn by Chai.
As a first dragon, all of that extra sustain for all of your lanes here definitely does a lot, especially with, knockback here. Jensen kind of pushes Insanity out as they have a teleport coming in, so.
Just barely missed the all-pro battle. I think all of us had him down there. So someone who has quietly been rising up the ranks of...
They're going to try and stay bottom side and pressure the secondary tower on the bottom side while they give up that Rift Herald.
Down bot, lots of trouble to be had. Teleport coming in, and Insanity is all on his own versus 3. Ornhorn drawn, does manage to get the knockup. This whole time, though, TSM focusing onto the Herald on top side, picking it up. Down bot, Nature's Grass coming in from Santorin, and the root directly onto Chime's face.
Probably could have got a kill on Rich if he was pulled underneath the turret there with turret aggro, but they're all able to escape. Also with the ultimate coming in from Santorin.
The Dragon, they already have the Ocean, so this one should be number 2 for TSM. Dignitas, they clearly keep on making these cross-map plays. They
ult on top as well, and we're not at our item power spikes yet. Rich is not handing us out these ornaments yet, so let's just keep scaling how we can.
Standing there, but also they made the rotation on the answer back top, and Hanser will be able to get this outer turret. So not only do they get
Soren best he can, but Poom is trying to wrap around, sped up, charms one, knock up to follow, and Tomo's here to continue with the damage. Ornhorn gonna be able to knock up 2. Tomo going into the back line with the lightning crash, double kill for Tomo, looking for more. Santorin picks up the kill onto Hanser.
Really watch out the positioning here.
Speaking of positioning, Poom trying to act aggressively against Boogie, and now Chime wants to find the angle onto Jensen. Nature's Grasp has been thrown out, should be able to get the root onto 1. Equalizer in response, but Chime too low on health, eradicated in the fight. Insanity soon to follow. Jensen jumping forward to make sure he can get the double kill, and Dignitas officially stripping the gold lead in their favor. Wild Turtle flashing away and healing at that. Jensen feeling good to set it up for Tomo to knock down Dignitas.
Over the Poke squad, they failed to snowball really in the early game, and now Dignitas, they're just picking them
up. Dicey.
Because now Baron's an option for Dignitas. Now Dig are committing to it. Just a downtown swirl seed from Boogie. And
Jensen, I mean, because Tomo has cleanse up right now. So Jensen really, if they're unable to get this magic engage and kill this Tristana, it's gonna be hard.
And here's the attempted start. Tomo, lightning crash activated. Poom looking for somebody that he can lock on to. Hanser gets rooted in the center of him, and Jensen has come to the party from mid lane. Finishes off Hanser. 2 already down for TSM. Santorin rooting on forward, and a double kill for Tomo. Don't need a cleanse to be able to get into this one. Insanity flashing away to make his way back to the fountain. Dignitas only losing 1 and getting so much in return.
Wow, they might be able to end the game. 20 seconds left on spawns. They're burning down through this turret with the double marksman composition. I guess that's one way to stop dragon stacking, is just try and end the game. They have the reset come through actually, so probably not going to try and end this one. Just
gonna get Ornn 2 activation, but it doesn't matter. Dig are so far ahead, and they have more CC where that came from.
To Tomo, despite the slightly rough lane phase early on for him and Poom, he has been huge in these fights, starting with that one at the red buff. Dignitas want to make this kind of playoff push.
Equalizer here in response to the Nature's Grass, but TSM not locked down by it yet. Showstopper into the back line and Face Breaker to follow up, but it's still all live standing. Poom effectively knocked out of the fight because of his low HP. Jensen going in with a rocket jump, wants to finish off Hanser. Eventually Tomo manages to do so, and Dignitas, they've already taken out 2 members of TSM. Chime marked down low, but Poom and Moore have to be careful because they did take a lot of damage. They'll be able to take the inhibitor here on the exit.
Teleporting in too. They want to keep the pace up.
They keeping it going, and Chime, Turtle, and Boogie just have to corral together.
60 farm, willing to take a slightly losing matchup to play something for the composition. And then for Dignitas as a whole, yeah, this totally throws a wrench in how TSM play the game.
Oh, the Hanser caught out though here, which means TSM are already down 1 and should have more to fall into the grave to follow. Double kill set up for Jensen. Rich already burns though and eventually eliminated here by Insanity, but Insanity mark it out, but Jensen is just too much damage for him to handle. Tomo looking to get the lightning into the veins of Wild Turtle, and eventually a double kill and ace for Dignitas here, ending game number 1 with a statement from mid and beyond. Dignitas are ready to take on playoffs in stride.
Big upset in game 1. The 7 seed Dignitas looking to take down TSM, coming from the winner.